You say you want to glow up, but you keep ghosting yourself. You crave a better life, but you keep running from the version of you that could actually live it. You want confidence, but you keep choosing comfort over courage. And then you have the audacity to wonder why you don't feel like you're becoming that girl. This isn't a lack of motivation. This is self-abandonment. And it's quietly holding you back. But let's talk about it.
I feel like a bird. You keeping me happy, you give me deep. Ask me who my search.
I gotta say word, keep getting me what I'm looking for. I just gotta tell everybody, I don't wanna keep it on the low. Goddamn, I love her. I love her. Goddamn, I love her.
Hey guys, what is poppin'? It's your girl Twanaldn, AKT, whatever it's been the day, and I am back with another video. If you're new here, then welcome. We talk about everything growing on this channel, so if that is your vibe, definitely consider subscribing to this channel. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for tuning in. I love you so much. So in this video, we are talking about a glow up that goes deeper than just skincare and aesthetics. We're diving into the deep emotional side of things and the part that nobody actually wants to post about. If you're tired of breaking promises to yourself, tired of feeling stuck, and ready to actually glow up for you this time,
being dead ass with
this
you
one
right
is
now.
for you. So no dilly dally, let's dive straight into the video. So can I first start off by saying that self-abandonment isn't always obvious, like it's not always in your face, but you can definitely feel it. Sometimes it looks like you're being too tired to journal, and other times it's you saying, oh, I'll do it next week. Knowing deep down, knowing damn well you said this before. You are not lazy. Let's make that motherfucking clear. You are not unmotivated. Let's make that motherfucking clear. You're just so used to leaving yourself behind when things get uncomfortable. You say you're healing, but the moment it feels heavy, you disappear on yourself again. And it's subtle. It doesn't always feel like quitting, but every skipped routine, every ignored boundary, every I'll do it later, it builds, it adds up, and eventually you start to feel disconnected. Like your own growth is something you keep running away from. I have definitely been where you are right now. I have definitely felt how you feel right now. And if this video can just resonate or help with one person, that's all I want this to do. I have procrastinated, I have abandoned myself so many times in my 20s, I've lost count, which is actually a shame, to be honest, because we make it such a big thing when other people let us down, but yet we're okay with letting ourselves down. But we're gonna dive into that in a second. An example of where I have procrastinated so many times and have abandoned myself so many times is YouTube. I was meant to start this channel 5 years ago.
5 bloody years ago.
And I kept promising myself that I was going to start next week after I got the right camera, after I got the right microphone, the right lighting, after I had the perfect setup, the perfect background. I made every excuse in the book. I let myself down so many times, and it wasn't until I actually got fed up with myself letting myself down that I actually finally took action, which is why you see me on your screens today. Could you imagine where I would be right here, right now, if I had started my channel 5 years ago? I know, right? We would have done met each other a long time. But I feel like this is part of my journey, and it's a part of my content to share with you that I did let myself down for 5 years. And that's just one example of the many areas where I let myself down. So let's talk about this even more. You've probably never ever thought about it in this way, but self-trust isn't just about doing the big things or the crazy things. It's about keeping your word to yourself in the most smallest of ways. Waking up when you said you would, actually resetting your day instead of doom scrolling, giving your mind what it needs instead of what's easy. And when you break those promises, you start to question everything else too. You don't even realize it's becoming this quiet loop where you're trying, then you ghost, then you feel guilty, and then you try again. And then eventually over time, you just start not to believe that your one day is going to happen. And that is simply because you've given yourself so many one days, so many day ones, and you never stuck by it, and you never took action, and essentially you let yourself down. But here's the truth, and I'm going to be totally honest with you. You're not broken. I'm going to say that again for those in the back who didn't hear me. You're not broken. Do I need to say it louder? You are not broken. You're just tired of starting over without ever feeling like you're really starting with yourself. The third point I'm going to touch on today is that the glow up you want for yourself isn't about changing who you are. It's actually about finally coming back to yourself. And let me expand on that. It's not about the aesthetics. Like, I've seen so many videos on TikTok, Instagram, on YouTube about glow up, glow up, glow up, and it focuses so much on the aesthetics. That's not a true glow up. And anyone who talks about growing up and only focus on the aesthetic side of things, you need to stop listening to them today. It's all about the actions you take for yourself. It's in the moment where you pause, realize you're doom scrolling, get the fuck up, and actually take some action and do what you said you was going to do. Glowing up is saying to yourself, I do not have this all figured out, but I'm gonna show up anyway. And I try my hardest to be an out example of that. I don't have it figured out at 28. However, I'm gonna show up anyway and figure it out one day at a time. The glow up isn't about becoming someone new. It's about becoming someone you can count on. You keep searching for motivation, for confidence, for some magical spark to show up and push you. But what you really need is yourself. You need yourself in those small moments. You need yourself when it gets hard. You need to choose yourself and stay. And that is how you show up for yourself emotionally, mentally, and physically. And not in some massive overnight change. These glow up in 30 days, glow up in 90 days, glow up in 180 days. I am so tired of seeing them, if I'm being so honest. Because to me, that's just a quick fix and doesn't actually deal with the core of the problems that you are facing. So I want you to say this to yourself today. I'm not ghosting myself today. Say it again. I'm not ghosting myself today. One more time. I'm not ghosting myself today. You wouldn't ghost your friend in their time of need. So why do you ghost yourself? You wouldn't give a family member false promises, but you can't keep a promise to yourself. You have full-time commitments, whether that be a job, as a parent, or anything else. You show up every single time, but you can't make that full-time commitment to yourself. I need you to deep that you keep showing up for others and you're not showing up for yourself. And that needs to change ASAP. If any part of this resonates with you or hit you in a way where you're like, oh shit, like she's spitting facts, take this moment to breathe and just listen to my voice. You don't have to fix everything today, but you do have to stop ghosting yourself. So maybe tonight you journal instead of scrolling. Maybe tomorrow you keep one promise. And maybe by next week, you feel a little more connected to the woman you're becoming. You don't need a perfect plan to start showing up. You just need to decide that you are worth the effort. If this spoke to you, definitely leave a thinking bubble or something in the comments. I love engaging with you guys and we can continue the conversation down below. Or tell me the version of you that you're going to be showing up for. I would love to know. And if you're not ready, follow me on my TikTok and Instagram as I post in there every single day, whereas YouTube I only post in here once a week. And remember, we are growing through it, not going through it. Okay? I love you so much and I will catch you in my next one. Love you. Bye.